From the Chicago White Sox, will bat 8th, Aparicio.
Batting 7th and playing center field, Vic Davalillo from the Cleveland Indians. He'll be in center field.
Davalillo hitting .321. The third baseman, Richie Allen, guarding against the bunt. He's way in. He's about 7 steps in front of the bag at third. Davalillo can run. Hits it up the middle, and there's the first hit for the American League. Davalillo is an interesting little character. He used to be a pitcher.
From the Boston Red Sox, Louis Aparicio.
Virgin Islands, Bermuda, and Canada, where English and French-speaking versions are aired. And the NBC Radio Network, over 200 stations carrying the game, and also Armed Forces Radio around the world to our men and women overseas. Lou Aparicio, the Red Sox, leads off in the last of the third. Doc Ellis's pitch is inside to him for a ball. Jim Palmer will come in and pitch the 4th inning for the American League. Reggie Jackson is on deck to bat for Vida Blue. Strike. That will leave the American League with one left-handed pinch hitter, and that is, if he bats left-handed, Don Buford, who's a switch hitter. The rest of the American League bench is right-handed. 1-1 to Aparicio. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a base hit by Aparicio.
From the Cincinnati Reds, Dave Concepcion.
Leading off, just made that fine play. And he lines a base hit in the left field. And Ashley keeps hammering away. And coming up now, we'll have a pinch hitter for Jerry Royce. It's like Bob Watson, who scored the 1 millionth run in the history of baseball this year. Walter Alston has more All-Star victories than any other manager, 6. Here is
consecutive All-Star game, shortstop Dave Concepcion. And the pitcher, who is warming up in the bullpen from the San Diego Padres, a 20-game...
David Concepcion. I'm from Venezuela and I'm playing shortstop.
He's from Venezuela. You couldn't get a seat in this beautiful stadium. It's just jam-packed, just almost 64,000 here. They're going. The ball's hit back up the box. Johnny Bench on his way to third has a hidden run right there. Tell you, if Concepcion takes a pitch, Bench has got the base stolen, too. So they got him at first and third.
And playing shortstop from the Cincinnati Reds, Dave Concepcion.
The bats. Tony, of all the explanations, 1 ball, 1 strike, Willie Mays said it best. When they throw the ball, I hit it, and when they hit it, I catch it. And that, my friends, is baseball.
If you're Willie Mays.
You got a point. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Dave Concepcion has always been rated as a good hitter, a good RBI man, a good stealer, but they tell us this year, everybody in the National League said they've never seen a guy play shortstop like he has. He has been just outstanding. Morgan was raving about him before the ball game, and he said, I've never seen anything like it. He catches everything inside an artificial surface or dirt.
He's up there with a count of 3 balls and 1 strike. Ball 4. There's Willie.
Manny Trio.
Only 3 players left, plus Slayton. For Sparky Anderson, he used Mike Schmidt as a runner, and he has left Ken Griffey and John Stearns. And that's it. The pitch over for a strike to Manny Trio.
Then some quotes from Jim Palmer. Said he didn't pitch very well. Said it was high sliders to Garvey and Lazinski.
Trio fouls the next one away.
And then what did you say to Billy Martin when he came out to remove you? Said Jim Palmer, what took you so long?
Yeah, he was tired going in and he was beaten going out. Here's the strike 2 pitch to Manny Trio. Lyle delivers, and that's grounded foul outside of third and down the line. The National League has one pitcher left, and that's Gossage. The American League has one pitcher left, Slayton. And only Griffey and Stearns for pinch hitting duty for the National, Thompson, Gross, and Munson for the American. So the crowd saw a show. All-star cast indeed. 1-2 the count of Manny Trio. Lyle delivers, swung on and missed, strike 3. So Manny Trio strikes out. 2 down, top of the 9th inning, and Willie Montanez, who started that double play to slam the lid on the 8th.
The Cincinnati Reds. He's leading the league in game-winning RBIs. Shortstop, Dave Concepcion. Hitting third.
Here is Dave Concepcion. Ball 1.
And Pete on a decoy of steal of second base had Bucky Dent, the very first pitch to Concepcion, out of position. Dent was going to cover the bag.
Didn't get a slow curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Davies spent a good part of the first half of the season as we look at Rose being held by Carew. 2 future Hall of Famers right there in your picture, folks. Concepcion for a while was leading that National League in RBIs, hitting in the number 3 spot for John McNamara in Cincinnati. Foster since passed him.
Slow curveball. He chased it, foul tip, but got Carlton Fisk. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Concepcion was the player of the month for April in the National League. It just kind of nicks him. High curveball.
I think you're going to see a lot of hitters off stride early in this second part of the season. They haven't been used to seeing live arms with good stuff, change of speeds, movement on the ball.
Foul ball. Concepcion was hitting at .306 in 55 games. Second in the National League with 44 runs batted in. Foster was leading it 49. I guess you can say led because we're going to have that split season, which will be a bit confusing. Baseball will run out of asterisks. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Pete Rose, the leadoff man at first. Got him.
Might have been a hard slider, Joe. It was hard to.
And outfielder Tony Armas.
And Tony Armas goes to left. So it's Armas to left, Burleson at short.
And Ron Davis, the pitcher, and Bo Diaz. Tony Armas leads it off for the American League here in the bottom of the 8th. They trail by a run. 13 home runs, 41 runs batted in, hitting .289 for Billy Martin and the Oakland A's. High ball 1. Nolan Ryan. A strikeout pitcher.
Oh, you're a grunt.
Ball 2.
Oh, you can hear him grunt all the way up here with that effort. Possessor of 4 no-hitters along with Sandy Koufax.
He is average.
Hall of Famer.
He's averaged 9.56 strikeouts and 5.36 walks per 9 innings in his career. Nolan Ryan. Fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike.
It's had an exceptional year for the Astros. There are the all-time strikeout leaders. Johnson, Gaylord Perry, Nolan Ryan third, Carlton and Seaver. 3 men in this ball game.
Curveball. Didn't get it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5-4. National League out in front, bottom of the 8th. 72,086, a new All-Star Game attendance record here in Cleveland. He got him a high fastball. Armas.
And from the Cleveland Indians, catcher Bo Diaz.
Quite a star, you can see. He's sitting at top of the league in hitting, although he does not have enough official at-bats. But last year, Ron Hasse hit almost 320 for this ball club, and now Diaz is splitting the job. Always been good defensively. He's never hit like this, though.
Strike one. As you listen and watch this game, you have to, I'm sure, feel like I do with this crowd reaction. They are just cheering at the right time, booing at the right time. It looks like a pretty good baseball season coming up.
Blue appears to have a pretty good fastball, but when Blue's fastball is most lively, it's usually down low in the strike zone, which is unlike a lot of power pitchers. Usually their ball moves better up high in the strike zone, and he is high today.
Diaz, 385 against left-handed pitching. Off the handle, he just got jammed. He fought it off. His first All-Star game in front of the hometown folks. 4-3 is the score. American League out in front. 2 men out. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Burleson is on at third. He's safe on an error and went all the way to third on a wild pitch. Fouls it off.
He's somehow staying alive on good pitches. There's Burleson at third. You know, the commissioner's office had 80 dozen baseballs ready for the specially imprinted autographed All-Star baseballs for this game. And before the game, they were having trouble finding about 40 dozen. Couldn't find out who walked off with them.
Those baseballs have turned into suits, shoes, and everything. He got him. Bo Diaz is out on strikes. That ends.
Second baseman Manny Trio. Pitcher Steve Carl.
Ball, Trio gets it, and safe.
Manny Trio has exceptional range to his left. Lynn doesn't get a good break out of the box. Not hit well. Trio then trying to regain his balance, gets the ball stuck in his glove. With that quick arm, he just couldn't get. Lynn as the tying run comes in.
There you see it again. He tried to get it, but just